Okay, so welcome. So this is in preparation for the full moon tomorrow and the lunar eclipse. And yes, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. And I've got my biodynamic planting calendar on the pantry door, and I noticed that I'm not sure about the previous eclipse, but there are certain times of the year where it's not a good time to plant anything, because in the biodynamic calendar your plants are split into 4 different types. You have the fruit, you have the leaf, you have the root, and you have the seeds. So things like fruit would be, your berries and your apples, your tomato plants, anything which produces a fruit, I suppose. I suppose courgettes, cucumbers would be things like that. Leaves would be like salads, rocket, herbs. And then roots, potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots. And seeds, it's things like nuts, walnuts, almonds, and wheat and grain and rice, because it's the seed of the plant. But on certain days, like on Good Friday, it's like, nope, don't plant. And tomorrow is like no plant again. And this calendar was built over trial, so it's not just something that someone came up with and decided, oh yeah, this is gonna work. It was actually done by a German lady, following the guidance of Rudolf Steiner, and she had a farm. She had lots of land. So what she did was she planted different types and split things into those 4 categories, and they planted at different times of this cycle, the moon cycle, during the month. And in the booklets that you get, because there's a yearly booklet with a whole calendar when it's a good time to plant all those 4, southern planting time and northern planting time. And she said every time we try Good Friday and in certain times of the year, everything just did not sprout. Nothing happened. So she said, so we just black those days out. And tomorrow, around the lunar eclipse, and the full moon, it's like a blackout period. No planting whatsoever. I mean, you can do your gardening, but no transplanting and no sowing, and probably no reaping either. No collecting, nothing. So you could, I mean, if you wanted to weed, that's great because you don't want them to grow and stuff. But anything else, even preparation of fertilizers, it's like, no, just leave it and wait for the next day, or wait for that time to finish. So I found that really interesting. I had a look at that today. And this is all according to what's happening with the planets as well. And tomorrow's full moon is in Scorpio, and the ruler of Scorpio is Pluto. And at certain times when Pluto comes into play, it's possible that it's frowned from looking at records, what this lady found as well, who's now passed. And it was the calendar, the creation of the yearly calendar was passed to the son, and then he's now passed, because he was, I think he's quite young, but his children have taken over. But at times when Pluto is strong, I think, seismic activity. There could be seismic activity. So just watch out tomorrow, I think, for that. I hope that the weather will be okay around here, though. So what I'd like us to do is, this is supposed to be a time of like rebirth and death and rebirth. Pluto in Scorpio. Scorpio is about death, completion, I suppose, but it's also rebirth. One of the animal signs is not just for Scorpio, it's not just the scorpion with the sting and the bringer of death, but it's also the eagle, like a phoenix. It's like rebirth, the ability to recreate oneself. So when I've completed the dedication of the cleanse, which is what we always start off with, I'm going to allow us a period. I'll probably play the bowl, or I'll use the chime, and I'd like you to perhaps just connect with yourself and see what it is what are we going to do? Is it going to be a release? We've been doing a lot of release. I think this is a time where you sound or you sing what you want to create. You sing yourself anew. If you feel that there's still stuff you need to let go of, then please go ahead and yell or make whatever sound you need to come out. It'll be a few minutes for that. And if you are able to go into, after that, then flip it into a creation state. Okay, these are the things I've let go of. These are the things that I acknowledge have gone and have died or have completed. And now this is the state for myself that I want to create. I want to be this. I want to be in the energy of creativity. I want to create a new job for myself. I want to create a new career. I want to create a new state of being for myself. I want to create a state of bliss or joy. I want to create a state of calm. I know that Emma's daughter is still the first year of A-levels, but I know that Mina and my daughter is doing A-levels in a week. So perhaps if you want to sound a state of calm and peace conducive for the children, you can do so as well for yourself because it's pretty hard supporting the kids sometimes. Yes, if you want to do that, you can do that. But it can be anything you want. So if you want to use this time to see what needs to be released or what needs to be addressed or what you want to connect with to create and to be for yourself, and this is a really good time for it, and it's a really good place to sound. And you're all muted, so no one's gonna hear, so you can just let rip if you want. And I will be playing bowl. I might be making some sounds myself. I might be singing, or I might be chanting, or I might be yelling. So I don't know either. So you can join me or you can ignore me. Yeah? So I'm just going to put the music on. If you have other intentions you would like to set for the healing, for the energetic part, then please go ahead. And I'm going to start us off with... what I have been noticing is there's been a lot of divine feminine energies coming in. I ran a cacao workshop on Monday, and I ran one this afternoon just for a couple of people here. But I found that the energies were very much, they were just very nurturing. It's a very soft, gentle, not that the masculine is not soft and gentle as well, but it felt very feminine. So I've been very supported by that. On Monday, over the past few weeks, there's been lots of that coming through. So, and some of the messages which came through on Monday, which I would like to share as well, is that we should not mistake gentleness as a sign of weakness. There's actually a lot of strength in gentleness. There's also a lot of strength and courage and kindness. And sometimes that's all that is required. And sometimes nothing else is required. We don't have to be, pushing ahead and stepping in or shoving something or moving something or taking lots of action. Sometimes it's just that state of being, which is what is required at any time. So I feel that if things are going up and down at times, then perhaps just checking in and stopping everything for a while, and just going and sitting out in the garden or being out in the park and just coming to a quiet place and being gentle with ourselves first. And that could be the most appropriate thing for ourselves at that time and at this time. Okay? Scorpio is a water sign, so it can be emotionally charged too, especially with a full moon, as everything is drawn to the surface from the depths, and Scorpio is also about the deep, about what is hidden, perhaps what is hidden in the subconscious, which we may not be aware of but needs to come out. So yeah, might need to be gentle with ourselves and others. Okay, so take a few deep breaths. You can just let the shoulders drop. If at any time you need to rise and you need to move around, or you need to jump up and down or shake or dance, please go ahead. You've got all the screens off. It's brilliant. You can do anything you need to do. You don't always have to be seated to receive. With the shamanic tradition, there's a lot of dancing and movement with the journeying. And yeah, soul retrieval, people are generally prone, lying down. So taking a few deep breaths and letting go of anything which may creep into your mind. You can just love it, acknowledge it, and just like a ship sailing away, just let it sail away. I call the planetary and cosmic spiritual light beings to establish and activate a gigantic ascension column in each of our rooms. So whatever I say is said on behalf of all of us and anyone listening to the recording or watching the video. So I ask that it be connected to a gigantic pillar of light and to this group's planetary and cosmic Antakarana, the tube of light that connects us with our monad and high self. I ask that the pillar of light contain the gold and white flame of ascension, that it be connected to the ascension flame in the temple of Luxor. I call forth and invoke Lord Melchizedek, the Mahatma and Metatron, to bring down the platinum and diamond nets through all of us, all our high selves and committees, all the way back to source, through all the rooms, all our buildings, all our gardens, all the land, all the way down to the core, and up into air, sky, and space. The nets will clear and transmute all of us of all negative, imbalanced, discordant energies, all master programs, all codes and programs which keep us in duality and illusion consciousness. And they'll clear and transmute all of these through all our minds, bodies, emotions, expressions, through all space-time dimensions, universes, through all charts, through all levels and layers. I call the planetary and cosmic light beings again for a planetary and cosmic axiatonal alignment. Now, this will balance all meridians of each individual and instantly align all of us with Source, the energies of Source, and the consciousness of all the cosmic spiritual light beings and all the healing tribes of light. I call the inner plane, ascended ones, and the cosmic beings to anchor and activate the golden white ascension flame. We'll instantly feel and even see this energy coming in now. I call for Raphael to be anchored in the east. And I honor the Divic Lord of Air, Peralda, and the qualities that the element of air brings: knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and enlightenment. And I honor the spirit animals of air, the eagle and the condor. I call for Michael in the south, and I honor the Divic Lord of Fire, Jin, and the qualities of fire: passion, purpose, courage, determination for our purpose, determination for our dreams, courage as well. And I honor the spirit animal, the lion. And I call for Gabriel in the west, and I honor the Divic Lord of Water, Nixa, and the qualities of water, bringing in feelings, emotions, emotional intelligence, the high octaves of love, of friendship, of kindness, unconditional love. And I honor the spirit animals of this element, all the sea creatures, the ocean creatures, the whales, the orca, and the dolphins, all the water creatures. And in the north, we call for Uriel and Sandalphon to be anchored, and we honor the Divic Lord of Earth, Gob, and the qualities of Earth, bringing structure, support, sustenance, and further earth matter, crystals and metals. And we honor the spirit animals of earth, the bear, the snake, and the snow leopard. And we honor Father and Mother Sky, our connection to all the energies around, to the cosmic heart and the cosmic mind, to the constellations, to the light beings, to the star beings as well, and to all the other galaxies. And we honor Mother Earth, who provides us with this amazing heaven to play in, even though sometimes it doesn't feel like that. But it gives us opportunity to create in matter. And we honor spirit within. For I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. I am the monad. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. And so we call for each of our spaces, the Archangel Michael and all its legions of angels, to create golden, violet, and diamond domes of transmutation around each of us, around our rooms, our gardens, the land, all the way down to the core and all the way up into air, sky, and space, creating the most perfect transmutational sphere for us. From the point of light that I am, I let light stream forth from the mind of God. Earth radiates with light. From the point of love within the heart of God, I let love stream forth from my heart. I am the Christed soul on earth. I am the Buddhic soul on earth. From my center, where the will of Source is known, I let divine purpose guide me, the purpose which the ascended ones know and serve. From the center of the divine human race, let the plan of love and light work out. My love seals the door where evil dwells. I am the light, the love and the power. Living source's plan on earth. And just for today, I will not be anxious. I will not be angry. I'll be grateful for all my many blessings. I'll be devoted to myself and my work, my purpose. And I'll be kind to every living being, every living creature. And feel the build-up and the building and the creation of circle upon circle around us, of light beings, of angels, of ascended ones, of star beings, of Gaia, of this planet, and the energies of the plants and the trees and the flowers, and the spirit animal guides and the star beings, as they come in around each and every one of us to create the most perfect space for healing, for death and destruction of what we can release now, of all old pain, old wounding, old limiting beliefs, old limiting mindsets, so that greater joy can be experienced, greater freedom can be experienced, greater understanding can be had, greater kindness can be anchored, more peace for earth and all its beings who reside here through all dimensions, all planes. So, access whatever you feel you need to access, whether it's what you want to release or destroy, or whatever it is you want to create, and allow yourself to create either the release through your voice or create through your voice. each new morning. Sing a new dawn. Sing a new heaven to be created. Sing a new heaven into being. Sing a new heaven onto earth. Through love, through kindness, through gentleness, through strong and courageous intent for yourself, for all beings, for our children, for our families, for this world, for this galaxy, for this universe, for all life everywhere. For just as a butterfly effect occurs on one side of the earth and creates on the other side, what happens on this earth reverberates through the cosmos. And we are powerful, especially when we come together with the same intention. So let each day be a new day full of honesty, full of courage, full of awe and amazement and wonder, like a child, unblemished and pure and innocent, who's always been loved from even prior to conception, through birth, through infancy, childhood, and into adulthood, nurtured and respected as a divine being, as we all are. So be it. So be it, and so be it. So just be open to receive as we go deeper into the angelic energies and the energies of creation. And just open your heart to receive. And I call all the most perfect angels who are to bring in all the perfect energies for us to stand all around us and to merge with us. And I ask for healing, or anything we need according to the highest divine love. Tundu Sandu. Yadu Sante Shante. Om Sante Kyo. Mene Sante. Mene Sante. Mene Sante. start to pay attention to your breath, bringing your consciousness back, straight back into your body, feeling all your senses, using your smell sense and your taste sense. What visuals are you getting? What else can you hear besides my voice? And how does your skin feel? Are you warm or cold? And use all your senses to bring you back into your room where we began the session and into the present moment. So use your breath. With each breath that you take, you're back into your body and back anchored into the present in your room. Wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes, do a little stretch if you want. If you can wriggle your bum on your seat or on your bed. Just get the blood flowing again. Wriggling your toes and wriggling your hands. Make sure after this session that you drink plenty of water, and it would probably be a good idea if you went to sleep early. That was quite intense indeed. So don't open your eyes until you're ready, but really just keep wriggling your fingers, keep moving your body gently so that it starts to really get you back into your room again. Get you back grounded and present. Okay? And I'm going to stop the recording, but make sure before you go, or before anyone who's listening to this goes, that you are absolutely grounded. Okay? And like I said, drink plenty of water. And asking angels to ground each and every one of us. And anchoring all the healing into the here and now and into this incarnation. Okay?